Here we have for sale our June 2020 on a 20 plate Ford Transit Custom. This is the 300 model, which means it's got a 3-ton gross vehicle weight. This has got the 2-litre EcoBlue diesel engine, which produces 130 brake horsepower in this van, and that is accompanied with a 6-speed manual gearbox. This is the short wheelbase, or L1, limited panel van, and what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Transit Custom Limited of this age. There's a number of things which have been changed or added to this particular vehicle, which we'll talk you through as well, and we'll also have a look in detail at the condition and talk to you also about the service history, seeing as this vehicle is currently available for sale at the time of recording. First thing to note then is the colour. This colour is called Chrome Blue. An absolutely fantastic colour, very, very popular. I really like them, especially when you accompany them with things like the nice alloys and spoilers, that sort of thing as well. Starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. What I mean by that are 2 doors which open in this sort of fashion, and then we've got a few bits here which have been added which we can see. So the first thing to note is we have got a locks for vans, deadlock on the rear door just here, and we can also see that we have got a rear barn door rear spoiler as well, which is of course color coded in the chrome blue. On a limited van you get as standard a number of elements which come color coded. Of course you don't get the rear spoiler from factory, but you do get things like color-coded door handles, so all the way around the vehicle. You get color-coded rear bumper, color-coded mouldings here down the side of the vehicle, and also a color-coded front bumper. You also get front and rear parking sensors. You can see there those parking sensors nicely integrated into the rear bumper. And in terms of condition here at the rear of the vehicle, I must be said it is looking in really, really good condition. Of course, if there's anything that I can see, I will gladly point it out to you, but I must say, looking very nice. Even the rear bumper, there's a couple of sort of little marks here just at the top of that rear bumper protection, but otherwise I must say looking very nice indeed. If we open up the rear barn doors, we can start to have a look at the condition inside of the back of the van. So you can see that it is all ply lined. We'll show you that in just a second. But the first thing to note is these yellow arms. When the door is half open, give that a pull. That clips into place there against the rear door, and that allows you then to open the door right out to its full 180-degree position, and you can do exactly the same with the other door as well. Just give that a pull, clips into place, and you can open it right up. What we can see then is, as I say, not only is it ply lined, but we can see that we've got full rear door ply lining, which we like to have done on all of our vehicles. We get a company in to have this done. But this is actually the ply lining that the vehicle came in with. So, as I say, very, very good condition. You can certainly see that this has never been used for any heavy work. A limited comes as well with this hard wearing plastic floor, which is fantastic. It allows you to sweep it out or wash it out if you need to, and you can see also the inside of the side loading door there has got ply lining as well. An optional extra from the factory I can see here is that this van has got LED rear load lights. You're not going to get much benefit from that in conditions like we've got here just now, but when it goes dark you will be thankful for those. We've also got, of course, the factory fitted bulkhead. You can remove these bulkheads. I get asked that question all the time. They are just bolted in around the outside, and there is the load through hatch there as well, which allows you to load longer cargo right underneath the passenger seats. And you can see there, looking at that bulkhead, in absolutely fantastic condition. So again, no real dings or dents or anything like that. And you can just see here inside those rear pillars how clean and tidy this van is. Very, very nice condition indeed. Moving then around the outside of the vehicle, down the passenger side here, we can start to have a look down this passenger side, and what we're looking for here is in the reflections for any little dings or dents, and I can just see a couple of minor little pin dents just here at the very rear of the side loading door. Not particularly noticeable, but as I say, if there's anything that I can see, I will gladly point it out to you. But as I say, a few more bits which have been added to talk about here. So to start off with, we have got the fantastic Motion R 20-inch alloy wheels. We've just had all of these wheels freshly refurbished, so they're all in fantastic condition. You can see here lovely black sidebars and also black roof bars, and on the side as well we've also got another locks for van deadlock there as well. As I mentioned, you get the door handles, which all come color coded on the limited model, but looking very, very nice indeed, it must be said. There's a couple of little stone chips just here I can see, which have been touched in here or there. I say some just very minor stone chips, but not a tremendous amount there, and a couple of little stone chips here just to the very edge of the door. As I say, just minor little touch-ins to show you there. If we open up the side loading door, it shows you another aspect then of the load space here. So again, looking at that bulkhead, all in lovely order. A couple of tie-down points there as well at the bottom of the bulkhead, and again you can see how clean and tidy that floor is just there. If we shut the side loading door, we'll open then the passenger door, have a look inside here. So having a look at the passenger door card there, again having a look at the step and the floor, very nice condition indeed. And then again having a look at the seats, so this being the new shape limited, these are the new style seats, and again lovely condition there, so there's no rips, tears, cigarette burns, anything like that to speak of. If we lift that up, I say it gives you some extra storage then underneath the passenger seats, and I say this is where you can load through from the back of the vehicle. In the middle then we've got the fold down work tray with a couple of cup holders and also somewhere to store your paperwork there. And then in the middle we've got a 12-volt socket and a USB port just there. We'll talk you through a bit more of the spec when we get around to the driver's side. Looking then towards the front of the vehicle, I say lovely alloy wheels on this van, and you get this fantastic front quarter angle then. So you've got the lovely lower spoiler which has been added, as I say, the 20-inch alloy wheels, the sidebars and the roof bars. It just looks very, very nice indeed. Also at the front of the vehicle then, as I say, you do get the front parking sensors as standard on the Limited, and you can see here one of the big improvements that we like to see on these vans, and that is the Ford Trail grille added to them. And I just think on these new shape Limiteds that just looks such a gorgeous looking van. On a Limited as well then, you get the upgraded headlights, you get the nice LED daytime running light all the way around the outside, and you also get front fog lights here as well. In terms of condition then at the front, a couple of minor little stone chips, so I can see a couple of stone chips here just to the front bumper. And looking at the bonnet's actually in very good order, looking very clean and tidy. Maybe the smallest little mark down here, but let's say quite low down. I say not a tremendous amount to fault it on, if I'm honest. And then finally then looking down the driver's side of the vehicle, and again we're just looking in those reflections, and I can see there is a tiny little pin dent just here. We will have our paintless dent removal specialist to have a look at that. But down this rear quarter then, this lovely big panel here, looking very clean and tidy. But I do think these 20-inch silver Motion R alloy wheels accompany that with the body styling, so you've got the front and rear spoilers, sidebars, roof bars, and that lovely Ford Trail front grille. That is a gorgeous looking van. These new shape Transit Customs with ourselves, they never seem to hang around. Part of the reason for that is the additional spec that you get in here from the older shape. Lovely condition there of the driver's step and the driver's floor, no excessive wear there at all. And again, looking at the driver's seat, no excessive wear to the edge, all lovely condition here. You have a driver's armrest which is on a ratchet, so you can set that to your desired height. On top of the driver's door then we have electric windows. We also have electric folding mirrors, and that is how those are operated just there, and that is by pulling that back towards you. We've also got auto-activated lights and wipers. We can see that this van actually comes with 3 full remote keys, which is quite unusual, and it's also got 3 keys for the deadlocks on the back of the van as well. Lovely leather multifunctioning steering wheel. On the left hand side you've got cruise control, and you've also just underneath that got your volume controls for the radio. On the right hand side then you've got your onboard computer controls, and you can also answer and hang up the phone underneath there. Looking at the mileage then, 37,435 miles recorded. The vehicle is running at the moment. You can see that it is all idling correctly. There's no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard as well. Up on top of here, on top of the dashboard then, we have another 12-volt socket and a USB port which I've got my phone plugged into. The reason for that is these new shape Customs have got the fantastic Sync 3 screen. If I just jump into the vehicle, I can show you a few of the features of the Sync 3 screen. So first off, the page that we are on here, this is actually Apple Maps. So you've got the full sat-nav capabilities that you would on your phone from Apple Maps. If we go back to the home screen here, then you can see that you can listen to your music via Apple Music, of course your podcasts and things like that. If we go over to the next page, you can even navigate via Google Maps or Waze as well if you want to. Going back then to the forward screen here, you can see that you have got DAB radio on this screen as well. And if I put the vehicle into reverse, you also get your parking sensor display there as well, so for your front and rear parking sensor. So really a fantastic element to have, or a fantastic bit of spec to have on the New Shape Customs. And to be honest with you, this, when we we sell a lot of these New Shape Customs, this is the thing that seems to attract customers to this opposed to the older shape vans. Looking just down below here then, we have the air conditioning, heated front seats, and also a heated windscreen, and we've also then got heated wing mirrors as well. USB port here, as I mentioned, a 12-volt socket, as I mentioned a bit earlier on. 6-speed manual gearbox along that 130 brake horsepower engine, and a nice pop-out cup holder neatly hidden away under there as well. Lovely and cool in here. I almost don't want to get out because the, as I say, you can see the temperature there, 32 degrees, but it is lovely and cool in here with the air conditioning on. So just to summarize then, this is a June 2020 on a 20 plate Ford Transit Custom. It's the 300 model, so a 3-ton gross vehicle weight. It's got the 2-litre Eco Blue diesel engine, which is of course Euro 6, producing 130 brake horsepower, short wheelbase limited panel van. Fantastic colour, of course, the chrome blue, lovely body styling with the front splitter, the rear spoiler, roof bars, side bars, the Ford Trail front grille, the lovely Motion R, I believe these are the VS2 20-inch alloy wheels. Of course, fully ply lined in the back. We've got the deadlocks on the rear and the side loading door. Fantastic condition throughout. Of course, a few stone chips and things like that, a few tiny little marks which I have pointed out, but I'm sure as you'll agree, lovely condition throughout. 3 keys with the vehicle. I haven't also mentioned the service history, so we do have evidence of one previous service before it came into stock with us, and we have also serviced it as well upon arrival before offering it to you for sale here today. Manufacturer's warranty is until June 2023, so the end of June 2023, so you've also got that additional peace of mind. If you'd like to inquire and see the full advert of this vehicle, including the price, please head over to our website, which is listed there, bridgeendvans.co.uk. This is where you'll see all the photography of the vehicle, the description, and, as I say, most importantly, the price as well. We will welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign. We can take cars or vans in part exchange. We can deliver our vehicles nationwide, and we can also, of course, arrange finance at very competitive rates. Thank you very much for watching.